Recently, I heard the Lord say, I am the one who stills the storms within. When the Lord spoke these words, I saw many crying out to the Lord, and they were saying things like, Lord, I don't even remember what it's like to live in deep peace, deep joy, and deep stillness. And as they cried out to the Lord, the knowing came to me that these ones have been carrying so much trauma from what they have endured that there are some pretty fierce storms going on in their souls. I then heard the Lord say again, I am the one who stills the storms within. The sense surrounded me so strongly of the healing of the Lord from the pain, grief, and trauma for these ones crying out, at a deeper level than they have known before. Where many of these ones have battled storms around them, they have been feeling like they have been left with storms going on within them, but the Lord is delivering them in this hour. I then saw the Lord standing before these ones, and he was coming as the Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9 verses 6-7. The cry for peace and for joy coming from the hearts of these ones was loud, and the Lord heard their cries. As I leaned into the Lord and listened to his heart, I heard the Lord say, where the storms have raged within you, I am bringing you into deeper stillness of soul. I am bringing you deeper into the quiet place with me. I am bringing you deeper into the pastures, where I will shepherd you, and you will find rest for your souls. I then heard Psalm 23 verse 3 so loudly. He refreshes and restores my soul, he leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Amp. The Lord continued to speak. I am refreshing and restoring your soul. I am bringing you deeper into the place of stillness of soul, and into deeper places of perfect peace that is found in me. I am deeply ministering to these areas of your soul where the storms have been loud. There are many hidden storms that many of you carry that none see, but I see, and I am going to remind you again of my peace and my joy. For many of you have been hearing and experiencing the effects of trauma in your life, and I am freeing you from these places of trauma, and I am releasing you from its chains. You will be reminded again of what living in perfect peace and joy in me feels like. For I have heard many of you crying out to me that you have forgotten what it feels like to live in my perfect peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4 verse 7. As the noise of trauma has been loud in your hearts and in your minds, I say unto you, no more. I am delivering you, and I am covering you with my perfect peace, and bringing a realignment of heart, mind, and body to no longer be affected by the effects of the trauma you have endured. I say unto you that there are many of you who have felt shut down in this season. You have felt like parts of your heart have closed off because of the trauma you have endured, and I see that many of you have stopped crying. I say unto you that the healing tears are about to flow. They are about to flow deeply and continuously, as my Spirit ministers deeply to you, and I will bring life to your heart again. I will bring strength to your heart again. I will bring peace to your heart again, and no longer will you feel like you are being swallowed up by the storms of trauma within your hearts. It's time for you to arise and run in freedom that is already yours in me, for whom the Son sets free is free indeed. John 8 verse 36. And where many of you have felt your hearts living in a place of shutdown, I am breaking its power through my healing hand and my ferocious love, and I am causing your hearts to thrive again. I say unto you, trauma will no longer hinder your ability to hear and perceive that which I am speaking and releasing, and your creativity. I say unto you, I am restoring your soul, I am restoring your strength, I am restoring your creativity, and I am restoring your vision. I say unto you, my people, for where there has been trauma that you have endured from many places, I am turning that trauma into triumph. And where that trauma has been, I say unto you, that you shall know my joy and my peace again in ways you have not known before. I say unto you, where trauma has clouded your mind, I am breaking its power and restoring clarity of mind. And where trauma has deeply affected many of your bodies, I am breaking its power, and you shall see healing and strength manifest in your physical bodies in ways you have not seen before. My people, I am the one who stills the storms. Invite me into the storms within your souls and allow me to speak and to minister to you and bring you into deep places of stillness and quietness of soul that is found only in me.